I'm Peter Rivera.
Oh, me too.
I'm Ben Vereen.
And I love StageBuddy.com.
And you should too.
This is Tim Moss for StageBuddy.com, and we are covering the 29th annual MAC Awards here at BB King's, as you can see on the sign behind me. And it's right here on the famous 42nd Street. Yeah, let's go inside and see who we can find to talk to. Come on. We are here with the fabulous Bruce Vilanch. How are you?
I'm fabulous.
Yes, I know.
I live up to my billing.
Exactly. So what have you been up to? I haven't seen you for the longest.
I just did the Gay Men's Chorus, all 250 of them.
Okay. Now that's a pro.
I was their guest artist at their spring thing. And I'm here workshopping a bunch of musicals and working with Bette Midler again, who's going on the road. And, what I do, going around the country doing my one-man extravaganza.
Nice.
All of that.
So what brings you to the MAC Awards tonight?
Baby Jane Dexter.
Okay.
I'm presenting an award to her. I was her opening act at Reno Sweeney 150 years ago. We were tiny children. Lincoln was also in the crowd.
Oh, my goodness. Well, it's always such a pleasure, and I know you're just getting here, so I'll let you get in and mingle and have some fun. But Bruce Vilanch...
Right, damn it.
Yes, Bruce Vilanch, always a pleasure.
Thank you. Take care.
I am with my good buddy, Adam B. Shapiro.
Hi, I'm good, honey. How are you?
Wonderful. I always have such a great time chatting with you.
Oh, likewise. It's always a good
And
time.
you always look so dapper. Look at this.
Thank you very much. I made this. This is its first time out.
Serious.
I was like, this is special for the MAC Awards, so it's making its debut tonight.
It's absolutely gorgeous. You have a show coming out, a movie coming out now.
Yes, it just got released. It's called The Cobbler. It stars Adam Sandler and Dustin Hoffman. It's a really cute film. I have about 20 more pounds of beard in it. I have a huge beard in this movie.
Do you have like a funny, quick anecdote?
Yes, I do. So I got into the whole MAC community by going, when I started going to Salon. The Mark Janis Salon. Whoever the host was announced that we have a celebrity in the room. And I'm looking around, and all of a sudden, they gesture, and I thought they were gesturing at me at first, and I was like, what are you talking? And then they all of a sudden say, ladies and gentlemen, Miss Celeste Holm. Oh. And I turn around, and Celeste Holm is right behind me.
Oh, my goodness.
And I was just like, oh. And that's kind of when I knew, like, what crowd I was dealing with. I was like, if Celeste Holm is in this room, then I've hit the mother load.
Yes,
My
exactly.
God.
Well, Adam B. Shapiro, thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure. Vargas, how are you? How is everybody? Just a group.
Fine. We're fine.
I have to tell you, we have 2 MAC nominees tonight. Peggy Eason for female vocalist, and she is up against Ivan. No, Ivan is in a different Ivan is in a different category. But if there's anyone who could take the award away from Peggy in the same category, it would have to be Ivan Farkas. Thank you.
Well, I have to say the talent right here in this frame alone is incredible. So, Peggy, how have you been? I haven't seen you in a long time.
I'm just excited, and I can't wait. A little nervous,
Oh, I'm sure. But just relax and enjoy the evening.
Yeah, I have a drink to help me. I got a Cosmopolitan waiting for me.
Okay, that always helps.
I'm very excited about seeing Karen Mason tonight, who I'm a huge fan of. But are you ready to go on in case for any reason she's not able to go on with the show?
Yes, I'm the understudy for Karen Mason.
Thank you.
I would love to say that someday.
That's wonderful. That's great.
So, gentlemen, how are you doing? Tell us a little bit about how you're feeling about tonight.
Well, I'm here to support all of my talented friends, Ivan and Peggy and all the other nominees, and it's going to be a great night for Cabaret.
And Ivan?
It's very exciting, and I love to see you looking so handsome. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Such a great job with all the MAC nominees. Evan Seplow from Stage Buddy, he used to call me first, but now I'm second in line after Tim Moss. Yeah, it's unbelievable.
Honey,
we are together.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
Honey, I'm always behind you because you are just incredible.
Well, I try. God knows I do, but that's a dangerous statement. So, thank you.
Well, Richard, Peggy, Brian, and Ivan, thank you so very much. It was always a pleasure.
We're off to see the wizard. Thank you, Tim.
You're doing such a great job.
Thank you, Tim.
We are here with the wonderful and fabulous Meg Blather. How are you?
Darling, I love you.
I love you, too.
I love you, and I love Evan.
Yes, Evan Seplow.
He's so good.
From Stage Buddy.
That's it. Best day of my life. It's downhill after that.
So now you are nominated tonight.
Well, no, tonight I'm getting the Hanson Award.
Oh, yes, that's correct.
Yes, I am the Susan Lucci of Mac.
Yeah.
Sooner or later, they're like, give that girl an award.
Well, wonderful, because you've been doing this for a few years.
1984.
Wow.
Yes.
Incredible.
I know, and I'm only 19, so I don't know how that math worked out.
Well, who knows? Trigonometry, calculus, all of that goes over our
Sorry,
heads.
sorry, world. No, I'm proudly 51, and I'm proud of the 30-plus years of doing this. And it's an amazing community. I mean, look at all this love, all this support.
Yes, absolutely.
We go back a long way, a lot of us.
Yes.
We know a lot about each other.
Absolutely.
Things went on at the duplex, the downstairs duplex.
That sometimes some things are better left
Yes,
unspoken.
I think maybe I better leave it there.
Well, Meg, I'm so proud of you and so happy for you.
Thank
and
you.
congratulations on the award.
Thank you. Thank you. And you are a gift. You are a light. You need to keep doing this because you're really great. And Evan, you heard what I said. Love you.
And we love Meg Blather.
Oh, bless you. Have a great night.
I am here with Jamie DeRoy. How are you doing, honey bun?
Doing good. I'm doing good.
Well, we are here at the Mac Awards tonight. Isn't this fabulous?
The Mac Awards is one of my favorite things of the year. I mean, I was one of the early performer members and president for 3 years, and then I've been president emeritus for I don't know how many years, but I love coming back to the Mac Awards. It's always fun.
Do you have like a funny story?
I went to an opening once for Lainey Kazan, and her manager was like, "Oh my God, thank you so much for being here. My daughter is such a fan. She plays all your records till there's no grooves left." And I thought, I wonder who she thinks I am because I don't have any records. And so I go to the party, and again, she's fawning over me. And I said, "I don't want to embarrass you, but do you know who I am?" And she said, "Yeah, you're Jamie DeRoy of Jackie and Roy." And I'm like, "Not at all." But I got to actually say that at Lincoln Center when we did it at Alice Tully Hall the year that I had to bring on Jackie and Roy as presenters. So it was fun.
What goes around comes around.
It does.
So you have a show coming up.
I do have a show coming up on Sunday, May 17th at 6 o'clock at Birdland.
Oh, nice.
And we are going to celebrate Broadway and Tony Award winners and Tony Award winning musicals.
Oh, sweet.
So I have Pamela Myers flying in, who's going to represent the multi-award winning company. And she, of course, was nominated for Snoopy. And I have Linda Lavin, who's a Tony Award winner. I have Judy Kay.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God. Oh, Lena Hall, who won last year for Hedwig.
Oh, my God.
And Katie Hoffman, who won for The Producers.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's just the beginning. So we always have a really fun time. And it is a benefit for the Actors Fund, but a very special department of the Actors Fund. It's raising money for the Jamie DeRoy and Friends Cabaret Initiative, which will take care of all people concerned with cabaret. If you need help, you can call the Actors Fund, and they will help you. And they've never really embraced the cabaret community, but now they are.
Well, Jamie DeRoy, that is wonderful.
That's my big news.
Well, and once again, that is at Birdland.
On Sunday, May 17th at 6 o'clock.
Okay, and be there. Reverend Yolanda, how are you?
I'm so great. This is fabulous. This is a great year already.
Isn't it? It's amazing.
It really is.
Now, you just finished a tour, like a mini.
I did. I'm actually in the middle of a tour. I came back just for the Mac Awards, and then we're leaving out again on April 3rd. So, yeah, and we're first time we were down in the South, we went to Chattanooga, North Carolina, and now we're going to go up in the Northeast a little bit.
Oh, nice. Oh, I'm so happy for you because you just deserve all the good in the world.
Oh, and so do you. You're an amazing person, and I love you.
I love you too. Oh my goodness, Reverend Yolanda's show is just amazing. I definitely highly recommend it.
And Tim has been one of my guest stars on my show, and we've had so much fun together, laughing and singing and saying, "The higher the hair, the closer to God."
And you're close to God.
Tonight, yes.
And look who I have found. Wow. Bernie and Joann Firstpan. Now, you are the proprietor of the Metropolitan Room.
Yes, I am.
Okay.
How did you know?
I guess.
Okay, good guess.
But it's always, I love the Metropolitan Room. It's such a fabulous space. And I mean, you've had like the top cabaret performers.
We have.
Are there any, like maybe a quick anecdote that you could tell us?
I can tell you a couple. But let me tell you, probably my first experience there was in the first week when I came into Metropolitan 3.5 years ago. Barb Younger couldn't get on the stage or get off. She had severe back pain.
Oh, goodness.
And it was the first time I met her, and I said, hold on, I'm a chiropractor. I'll fix this.
Oh.
And that was my first chiropractic adjustment at the Metropolitan Room that I gave. And she jumped on the stage and felt terrific. It was a great show.
Gosh, I love that. You broke the world's record.
Yes, we did.
For the longest running cabaret show.
And I think you were part of it.
I think I was.
You contributed to that. That was fun.
It was so much fun. But Joann, you were so kind to bring food in and and you are a wonderful cook.
Thank you. Thank you.
She is.
We had a blast.
That was such an amazing night, and you were there like hours and days. It was wonderful.
Yes, and it was.
But I thank you so much for everything you do at the Metropolitan Room, and all the best. And look who I ran into. The hostess for tonight's show, the fabulous Karen Mason. How are you, hon?
I am good. I'm very nervous.
I would imagine.
This is a great night. You know, I was around for the very first Cabaret Awards,
Oh, my goodness.
the first MAC Awards, and so to be here for the 29th is really exciting.
Oh, I imagine. And you're joined by your husband, Paul Rolnick.
That's correct.
I was honored to be in the audience and see your performance the other night at Don't Tell Mama. Remarkable. You have to go see Karen Mason at the Duplex. Or I'm sorry, at the Don't Tell Mamas.
Yeah, actually, you know, it's been going so well. We've done 5 weekends that we're actually going to extend. We're going to do 4 more shows in June. So please come to Don't Tell Mama in June. On Sundays, it's a Sunday and Monday combination.
Wonderful. Well, I will let you get back and get
Thank
prepared, but it's always such a pleasure to see you,
Thank you,
Karen.
Tim.
We are here with the incredible Bill Zephyr. Oh, how are you?
I couldn't be better if I was 2 people.
How excited are you?
I'm very excited. I mean, this is my community.
Right.
And we are the people that keep the American songbook alive.
Absolutely.
We are the people that are always making sure that Gershwin and Rodgers and Hart and the great new songwriters are brought to the forefront, and I am honored to be part of this community. I have a quick story. It's a longer story, but I'll give you the short part.
Okay.
I was playing in a joint in Westchester, and Robert Goulet was there. So I played all this stuff from things he was in.
Oh.
Because he was in them. And after I was through, he came and said, I noticed you were playing some music from the Happy Time. You know I was in that. And it was like, well, that's why I was playing the songs from the And then he said, Candor and Ebb. I never heard from those guys again. So that's my...
I love that. That's wonderful. Well, Bill Zephyr, thank you so much. Always a pleasure. I am here with Mark Janis and Tanya Moberly, the producer and the original and host of The Salon, which is every Sunday night at et cetera, and it's one of the most incredible open mics. How are you doing, Mark and Tanya?
We're doing great. This is our 6th year to be nominated, and
congratulations!
And we won 5 of them in a row.
That's
nice.
right. We won 4 for open mic, and then last year was the first time we were for recurring series, and we won recurring series. So we're nominated again for recurring series this evening.
Well, I have to tell you, it is one of the most incredible nights in New York City.
When we first started in the Algonquin lobby, one of the funniest things that happened, and that kind of kicked us off, was that somebody got up and sang on the street where you live, in the traditional way, and then somebody got up and sang it, like swung it. The next week, Jeff Waring brought an arrangement as if it had been written by Kurt Weill. So we used to do them as a trifecta, like the original, the swing version, and then this really dark, awful kind of stalker version that sounded like it was written by Weill. So all kinds of creative thing happens at Salon.
I love that. One of the most incredible moments that I have ever experienced in New York City nightlife, mind you, was one night where they improvised the piano and kept trading off where it was you and Barry Levitt was there.
Probably Matthew Martin Ward, Bevel Zephyr.
Oh my gosh, that was so remarkable, just seeing one after the next, just picking it up out of the air. It was absolutely amazing.
We try to keep it fresh and interesting.
Part of Mark Janis's classical corner, which is unique to Salon.
And we have themes, of course, each week, which is also unique to Salon. So.
It was absolutely wonderful. Well, Mark, Janice, and Tanya Moberly, thank you so very much. It's so good to see you.
Thank you.
I am here with the fabulous Bobby Horowitz, one of my favorite people on the planet. How are you, honey?
Oh, that's one of my favorite people on the planet, Tim Moss. I'm great. I'm so happy.
And we're here at the Mac Awards. Isn't this exciting?
It's so exciting because it's the one place you can go and be nominated and love everybody in your category. So whether you win or not, you've won.
I agree.
Just wonderful.
You are nominated tonight for
Best Review. Those shows to Goya and other songs of Bobby Horowitz.
Well, thank you so much for taking a couple minutes, Bobby Horowitz. It's always such a pleasure.
Thank you, Tim. You're
Richard Holbrooke, how are you?
I'm fine, Tim. How are you?
I'm just wonderful. How is everything?
Everything's great. I am so excited to be here and so excited to be among the nominees.
Well, Richard Holbrooke, always a pleasure to see you, and all the best.
You, Tim.
Warren.
Shine.
Yes. Because you do shine. How are you?
I am great. I am so excited. I am so happy to be here. This is better than Hollywood.
Now, you usually open the show with Dana Loesch, right?
Every month, I'm like her Ed McMahon to Johnny Carson, and it's a thrill. I've been working with Dana for, if I told you how many years, I'd have to kill you.
Okay.
So I won't. I wish all the best to all the, to everybody, every entertainer, to everything, and let's keep shining.
I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, Warren Shine, thank you so much. So good to see you.
Good to see you, my friend.
Celia Burke, how are you, honey?
I'm good, thank you. So it's such a pleasure to be here.
Congratulations on the nomination.
Yes, 2 nominations. I've never been here before, and for my first time to be nominated for debut and for album is really fantastic.
How exciting is that?
It's really thrilling.
And so how long have you been performing?
Not very long. This is my first show, my first album. Everything has happened in the first year, and I'm just very grateful for the welcome that I've gotten.
Oh, that's wonderful. Well, all the best to you, and good luck, and congratulations on the nomination.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you.
We are here with John Forslund, the proprietor of West End Lounge and Cabaret at 107th and West End or Broadway. How are you doing?
Oh, we just finished renovations 2 weeks ago.
Oh my God.
Finally fully renovated, open for business, 23 shows a week.
Oh my goodness, congratulations, because it's such a wonderful, intimate space. I love it.
You have a show coming up in April, May, and June.
Absolutely, Little House on the Ferry.
Yes.
Now, you've had the space for 2.5 years, you say?
I bought the bar 2.5 years ago. I immediately brought all the cabaret shows over that I produced, that I've been producing for 7 or 8 years. But I didn't really want to fully release it to the public as a fully bookable venue until we were done renovating. Dressing rooms, lighting board, soundboard, fully comprehensive packages. Really worth taking on some of the shows that I've been trying to bring on board.
Well, so now have you had like any, like maybe a funny anecdote or something about a performance or a
Yes. It was actually our very first cabaret show ever after buying the bar, yeah. It was a cabaret show that was also featuring a drag queen. And the drag queen did the I Put a Spell on You from Hocus Pocus, not knowing that Catherine Najimy was in the audience.
Oh, my goodness.
And so she got up mid-song, and she kind of halted the number and made a joke of it, and we continued the show. But it was great.
Oh, how wonderful.
That was kind of one of those moments where I was like, I own a bar in New York City, and you never know who's going to be in the room. It's cool.
I love that. I love that. Well, John, thank you so much. It's always such a pleasure to see you.
You too, baby.
Mary Ann
Lopinto.
Lopinto. How are you doing, hon?
Hey, do you remember when we met?
We met at the Metropolitan Room while we were breaking the record for the longest running show.
60, and I did 46 hours in the audience and 4,000 photos.
And in your pajamas.
In my pajamas that lit up. And I've been doing taking photos at least 15 years because I came across some pictures from 2007.
Oh my goodness.
And Joan Rivers was there.
Yeah.
And pictures of Joan Rivers. So it was wonderful.
Very nice.
And this is exciting every year because you could see how people that I never heard of last year will win an award, and they're fabulous. So
yes, I know the talent in this community is remarkable.
Great, because I never met you before, and I fell in love with you.
Oh, I fell in love with you too. Mwah. I am here with the fabulous Billy Rowe. How are you, honey?
I'm great. I'm so excited to be here tonight.
Oh, are you nominated?
No, I'm presenting. The award I won last year. So
which was?
It was Best Female Vocalist.
Wonderful. That's very impressive. So how long have you been in the cabaret community?
Last 5 years, when I was a young girl, I did like Reno Sweeney's and tracks in the 70s and 80s, and then went away, got married, had some children, and came back, and here I am, just all glammed up, ready to party.
I agree, and that's the way we like it. So, do you have like any like a cute, funny, fast story you could tell?
A cute, funny, fast story. I always like to tell the first time I ever met Jerry Scott.
Okay.
He's very funny, and he came up to me and said, "Do you sing?" And I said, "Yeah, but I haven't sung in a long time." And he said, "Get up and sing." And I sang for him, and he said, "You're going to sing from now on." And he made me come. Made me come every single week. And started working repertoire, and because of Jerry Scott, I'm here.
Wonderful. Well, thank you, Jerry Scott. This is the fabulous Billy Rowe. I am here with the gorgeous Barb Younger and John McDaniel. How are you doing?
Well, we're really
We're
well.
great.
Thank you so much. Really well, yeah.
Well, what an exciting evening. You're
Oh, fabulous. We're presenting.
Yes. And
presenting 3 things.
We are.
Not just 1, 3. Just to make that clear. 3 things. Yeah, the 2 of us, 3 things. Yeah. And we've got all the names, everything, but we don't know the winners yet.
Yes, that's right. That is right. So now you had won?
No, I'm nominated this year
you're
for
nominated.
Celebrity Something.
You've won before, though, haven't you?
No, I've never been nominated. I've never been shortlisted for a Mac Award, ever.
Wow.
Congratulations on the nomination.
Great. That's so great. I didn't even know that. It's amazing. It's surprising and wonderful.
Now, John, you've been in the cabaret community for quite some time.
I have. I was on the Rosie O'Donnell show, for many years, and I won the Board of Directors Award for presenting cabaret on the show, which was very exciting. And it's great to be here tonight with Barb. We're putting a new show together at the moment, a Beatles retrospective, which is exciting. We're going to be at 54 Below in October for a week. And we're debuting the show at the O'Neill Theatre Center's Cabaret and Performance Conference August 3rd, right?
Yes, August 3rd, Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah, but book now.
Yes, absolutely. Well, Barb Younger and John McDaniel, it was such a pleasure to see you, and have a wonderful time tonight.
You too. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot. It's great to be here.
Bob Mundy, how are you?
I'm fantastic.
Me too.
Good, good. This is my first Mac Awards.
Oh my
it's
goodness.
it's actually my first awards period.
Really?
I've been in the business for about 100 years, and I'm finally nominated, and I'm finally at an award show.
Oh my gosh, Bob, that's so exciting. Now you are up for Album of the Year. Is that
Album
right?
of the Year, yeah.
What a first-time nomination.
I know, it's pretty amazing. You put out your stuff, and you put a project out, and you hope that something will happen, but you don't imagine that it will, and it's gone around the world. It's really been amazing.
I love that. Well, Bob Mundy, thank you so much. I appreciate you taking a couple minutes. Nice to meet you.
Thank you.
I am here with the absolutely gorgeous and fabulous Dorothy Bishop. How are you?
I'm great. I'm excited and I'm nervous and I'm a little sweaty, but it's great to be here.
Oh, I agree.
Fabulous.
Oh, well, thank you, honey. Likewise, you always look fabulous. You just can't help it.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Now, you are nominated tonight,
I am nominated.
and that is in the category, it's an odd category for you.
It's I'm teasing and saying best drag queen, but best
part of it.
impersonator tribute drag queen.
Yes,
So,
impersonator, characterization, or drag queen. And you'll always be my favorite drag queen.
I'm always a little bit of drag, so I'm not insulted. I'm very flattered, as a matter of fact.
Well, one thing I've been asking everybody is if you can tell like a quick, funny story about performing, if you can think of anything, like a show that you were doing and something happened that's real quick.
I mean, I worked on cruise ships with my own act for many years, about 10 years, so I had every crazy thing happen. But I had, at one point, the waves were so large that the drums went rolling off the stage. And the stage manager walked out in the middle of my singing and looked up and then turned around and did one of these. But they made me stay on stage and keep singing. So it was me and the pianist, and everybody else ran away. So I just took my shoes and sat on the end of the stage, and there were about 40 drunk passengers. And we were literally, we were going like this.
Oh my goodness.
And I did the whole show.
I absolutely love it. I just love Dorothy Bishop. Congratulations.
Tom. Thank you.
I am here with the fabulous Don DeRoy and
Andrew Sotomayor.
Andrew Sotomayor. Oh, the musical director. How are you doing?
Doing well. Yourself?
I'm wonderful. I've been wanting to talk to you for a while.
Oh, good. I'm glad we're doing
So
it.
congratulations on the nominations.
Thank you. We're very excited for Revolution, Best Review Show. Yeah.
And that is at the Duplex. Has been played.
Duplex, yes. Yeah.
And Andrew is your musical director.
He did all the arrangements.
Wonderful, incredible show, very moving. So wonderful, wonderful show. I definitely recommend. Look who I ran into, my buddy Dana Lorge. How are you, honey?
Fine. How are you?
I'm wonderful.
So thin, you look fabulous.
Thank you. And speaking of fabulous, you cannot get any more fabulous. I absolutely adore you.
It's a curse. The only thing I wanted to say that I do a variety show.
Yes, absolutely.
At the Metropolitan Room.
Yes.
But I have one on April 17th.
Okay. So be sure to come out to the Metropolitan Room and see the fabulous Dana Lorge.
And a variety of comics, magicians, everything.
I am here with Kelly and Chuck Carroll. How are you doing?
Fantastic.
Just great.
Oh, me too.
It's our first time to come to the Mac Awards.
Oh my gosh, it's so exciting, and the talent is just overwhelming.
It's unbelievable. It's everybody you look at, you know.
Or have heard of, or have worked with.
Like doing a cabaret act with everybody you love and your friends.
And you just had a show at the Lori Beach.
Yeah, we put it together in 3 weeks because we needed to have Miles Phillips as director. What he did was show our kind of different careers. Chuck's been in the business 65 years. Wow. Okay, and I've not been around that long. And I also I'm known as the singing Hillary Clinton.
Yes, I can see that.
Okay, so I sneaked out and came back doing Hillary.
Oh,
and sort of took over the stage because, Kenny Bell told me I was supposed to arrive.
I love that. I love it. Well, Kelly and Chuck Carroll, thank you very much. I appreciate you taking a couple minutes. It was so nice meeting you.
It's nice meeting you.
Likewise.
Look who I ran into, my buddy Andrew Barton. How are you?
I'm good, Tim. How you doing?
I'm wonderful.
I'm so happy we're here with the Stage Buddy crew. This is great.
Isn't it wonderful?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I'll have you know that Evan Seplow, who's your aide de camp here, Evan and I went to theater camp together.
I didn't know that.
When we were teenagers. So so everything comes full circle.
Absolutely.
With Stage Buddy. Everything comes full circle. Absolutely.
I love it. So how have you been doing? What you been up to?
Oh, I've been up to so much. I'm writing now for BroadwayWorld.com and for CenterOnTheAisle.com. And I'd already been with NightLifeExchange.com and with applause.com. I think it's .com. I'm not sure. And doing radio on WPAT AM and WYNY FM and writing plays and producing plays overseas and getting ready to do my first cabaret act in 22 years this September at Don't Tell Mama. And so I've got stuff across the board. It's been wonderful.
Slacker. Total slacker. But do you have like a little anecdote that you might be able to share?
I probably shouldn't even tell this.
Uh-oh.
It was the year that I was nominated for a Mac Award, which was 1994. I was nominated for Outstanding Male Musical Comedy. In those days, musical comedy was not just one musical comedy award. It was divided into male and female. Okay. And I was nominated against John O'Brien and Rick Skye. And everybody was certain I was going to win. Certain I was going to win, certain. And I usually don't prepare speeches, but I prepared a speech, and I was so ready, and my parents were there, and everything was great. And Sally Mays came out to present the award, and she announced the nominees are Andrew Barton, John O'Brien, Rick Skye, and the winner is, and I'm already out of my seat. And she says, John O'Brien. And I went, could I have a bourbon, please?
I love it.
And I hold nothing against John. I'm thrilled that he won that year. I'm delighted for him. But you know what's funny is that with the Mac Awards, everybody remembers the nominees. They don't remember the winners. It's so weird because people still to this day tell me they remember the night that I won the Mac Award.
Well, you got up for it.
I keep saying, well, where was I? Was I there? I don't remember this.
I love that.